Previously on Gears.
A bit of it. It is the band's second life right here on Gears, Bowls Visual Radio, the song called 2011, and proudly in the studio. I'm sorry, we were meant to have you last week, but unfortunately I had to have a nose operation, and well, it wouldn't have sounded so good. So, Gerrit Bunzai from the band's second life. Tell me about the song, 2011.
Okay.
Where did you record it?
Yeah, we recorded it in Randburg. The same guy who records Lloyd Selle,
Okay.
Elvis Blue, and Loiso also records there.
Oh,
and he also
with Crichton.
Yeah, Crichton Goodwill.
Crichton Goodwill. Genius.
And I've seen him. He also makes all the music for Mnet, all those little
Jingles in it.
magic sounds that you hear.
He's a genius.
Yeah, he's a genius. And
yeah, he's a genius.
Brian O'Shea was the producer on that song.
Also, great guy.
I pulled him in because he helped see the sarin gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, to climb the ladder to the cloud of fame. Yeah.
Second life. So where did it all start from you? For you? When did you start playing music or getting interested in music?
Yeah, it started at the age of about 6. I started playing chopsticks on a piano with 2 fingers.
Yeah.
And my whole family, they were involved in music. We had a music room. And my brother played lots of instruments, my sister played, yeah, and we all made music from the age of 6. And then we had a band called Movie 55. We climbed the ladder with that band for about 7 years. We did quite well. We were famous in small parts of the East Rand. And
like Blackpan?
Yes, Brackpan, yeah.
As well.
The people from Brackpan loved Movie 55.
Nothing wrong with that.
And
it's the first time that I got a movie.
Maybe. And then, yeah, it took about 7 years to put this first band on the map. And then after that, I took a 2-year break as Boone, yeah, my solo project. And it got very lonely traveling on my own. I had a roadie helping me. I can still remember a little story. He wore a Slipknot shirt.
Oh yeah.
And I wasn't up to date with the Slipknot story. What happened with Slipknot? And there was a big guy with khaki clothes that took my roadie on. And I'm a good guy. I like peace and everything. And I went up to the big guy with the khaki clothes. I said, "Listen, yeah, you can't take someone on for wearing a Slipknot shirt. It's his style of music." And he actually said, "You don't know what Slipknot has done.
Yeah.
So get away here from my face."
Oh my
and then,
word.
yeah, to my embarrassment, about 2 weeks later, I found out that Slipknot wasn't too popular with the people.
Yeah,
oh
well,
my goodness.
I know. It was actually a horrible story.
It was myself and my roadie that traveled for 2 years across the country, but it got very lonely. We saw some beautiful nature scenes, and I decided to start Second Life, and I've got a full band again.
Okay.
And we recorded for 12 months, and we've been touring for about 6 months now.
How do you sustain it? I mean, how do you keep going as a band? I know how tough it is in the South African industry. Do you sell off CDs at your gigs? How do you get your gigs? I mean, are they well attended? How do you just keep alive in South African music industry?
Yeah, as any musician will tell you, that it's not an easy industry. I think musicians get paid about $300 divided by 5 band members, and that's on a good evening.
Yeah.
But I kept myself busy reading all the international books. I've read some South African books, but the information in there is very limited. They just tell you, no, do drugs and become famous. It's not about that. I've realized you have to keep clean, keep a focus on business. Yeah, so what we've done is we do shows, about 3 every week.
Okay.
And then
all over the country.
all over. So we travel to Cape Town, Natal, and it's my fiance's idea to support charities.
Yes, I wanted to talk about that in a short while.
Yeah, and so we got all the charities supporting us back, and helping us on social networks. But the thing that keep us alive is doing lots of shows, and we also do corporate functions that keeps us alive.
Yeah.
And yeah, selling CDs, that is the also good income for us. Yeah, our CD's doing well and it's starting to sell. So all the money we spent on making the album is it's starting to pay back now.
Well, I mean, the amazing thing, and I spoke to you about it, I think via email on Facebook, and then also just when we met now, you have a huge amount of likes on your Facebook page under Second Life, yet it's a relatively new sort of origination that you've created. I mean, how did you get it out there so quickly?
Yeah, I think that's the charity supporting us back. I read in one of my guru books that you have to give to receive. And I think in all religions that's a foundation rule, you have to give. So we started giving to Baby Reef.
Yes.
And yeah, we managed to raise a large amount of money for him. And I know you were also involved in raising money for Reef. And then we support other foundations like the Little Fighters Cancer Trust. We ambassadors for them.
Yeah, I believe so. Tanya sent me the information.
Yeah. So all the people supporting the good things in life, they supporting Second Life, and that is what Second Life is all about. It's promoting the good. The way I understand the music business is you can either use evil to promote yourself.
Yes.
I think you can become famous like that very quickly. But that's not what we do. We're the opposite of evil. We're not the dark force. We're the good force. There you go.
May the force be with you.
Yes.
Let's. I think it's admirable to be so involved with so many charities. I think that really is terrific stuff. I want to know more about Second Life in the terms. You've got a full band, but I mean, are you basically the writer, composer of the band, or you do get the other guys to assist you in that role?
Yeah, I get the other guys to help me, but I'm the main composer and I write all the lyrics. But what I do is I use a group of musicians, all my friends, they help me. Say I write a hook line that says save me, then another friend will come and tell me, rather make it rescue me. Yeah, rescue,
Yeah.
there's an essence to the word. So I keep my mind open to getting suggestions from anyone. And my main influences is the public. Yeah, they help me write my songs, because that is your consumer. That's the people buying CDs. Sure. The musicians also buy CDs, but I get my main influence from the public out there. Yeah.
That's incredible stuff. We're chatting with Gerrit Bunzai from the band Second Life right here on Gears. It's Paul's Visual Radio. This afternoon, Wednesday, is Second Life, the band Second Life. Gerrit Bunzai, the lead man, the band in charge. How did you find the rest of your band?
Okay, it's an interesting story that I had a music school in Kempton Park.
Okay.
Round the corner of that beautiful news cafe.
It was a great news cafe there.
That news cafe rocked.
It's a pity it was so badly run.
I enjoyed myself there. Maybe it's because I drank cocktails there.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. Nice place.
Yeah, so I had a music school, and the guitar player, I showed him his first chord on guitar.
Okay.
You call it an A. It's where you put 3 fingers down in a little block. Yeah.
That's it, the 3 down there.
And now he used to be my apprentice, and now he's the Jedi Master. I can't even see his hands when he plays guitar now.
Is that so? That's brilliant.
Yeah, and then but he was also my previous band member from Movie 55, and then our drummer is also my previous band member from Movie 55. So we have failed before, and hopefully we know the success recipe now.
All right, so why did Movie 55 stop? Did you want to go on your own to do Boone, or did you guys just had enough of each other?
I think we were too young, and the success came in too quickly with that band.
Okay.
And yeah, it was a little bit of a ego thing, and I wanted to tour the world. That was the main dream, and I think we didn't see eye to eye, but our paths split, and we met up again, all in good faith, and we best friends. Yeah, that's the best part of life.
Jeez, that's quite incredible. So, I mean, as you say, so I mean, nowadays you guys all get on better than before.
Yeah, better than before. I think.
But same direction. I mean, do you still want to go and travel the world and play mega rock shows?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've done over maybe 2,000 or 3,000 live shows in our lives.
Jeez.
And yeah, so with that comes experience, and then it gives you direction, and it gives you a map of where to go. And yeah, we've got the same map now that we're going to travel. We want to travel the world, and things are going well. We're busy setting up a European tour next year.
Oh, stunning.
And we're playing, it's like the Oppikopi there in Yorkshire. That's where we're going to play.
All right.
And that's starting off next year, but we're first going to focus. I think we've hit all the areas so far in South Africa. The one area that we still need to hit is Bloemfontein. Yeah, that's the one area we haven't.
Die Mystic Boer.
Die Mystic Boer. Yeah, we haven't started touring there.
All right.
Yeah.
But now coming up, you got Woodstock.
Yeah, so we've got Woodstock. I think the date of Woodstock I brought notes with because I've got ADH. Okay, I forgot what I've got.
See, exactly. There you go. Don't worry. We're all
see, that's the disease. You forget what you've got. Yeah, Woodstock, the 28th of September. We're also supporting Rocking for Rhinos in Hoedspruit.
Lovely.
We're playing there on the 22nd of September. And then we're doing White Mountain, 21st of September. Yeah, so we're doing all the provinces in South Africa. That's what we're going to focus on this year.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, now the gig, for example, going over to the UK next year. How did that come about? How do you? I mean, have you got some sponsors on board already here in South Africa? Because I know it's very, very costly to just get in cars, drive around, set up your kit, do a gig, as you say, get your 250 rand split by 5.
Yeah.
You're not going to make any money. How are you managing to fund these kind of projects? And for example, going to Europe and England next year?
Yeah, what we've done is my fiance, which is also our full-time business brain behind the band, she left her corporate world behind. I left my corporate world behind, and yeah, just to focus on this.
Yeah.
And yeah, so at the moment it's funding itself by selling CDs.
Okay, that's great news.
Although we are giving away a lot of money from the CD to charities, and our shows that we're doing, we're also giving away some of that money to charities. So I think there's a special force behind the band, looking after us, and yeah, there's a magic thing happening with Second Life. Yeah, someone's looking after us. It can be all the supporters. It can be Session Martiningo. Yeah, and it can be our team members behind the band. But yeah, there's something magical happening here, and we are surviving, and we're really surviving well with all the support from South Africans, and yeah, all the people overseas. They're also supporting us and buying CDs.
That's incredible stuff.
Even people that don't speak English, I use Google Translate to communicate with them.
Is that so?
Yeah,
that's incredible.
And yeah, Spanish people from the Philippines,
so
Taiwanese
they just
people.
As you just say, I mean, they're picking you up either social network, YouTube, or Facebook, or whatever, and then sitting and saying, "Okay, I want to hear more." Finding some of your music, listening to it, and then going, "Wow, hello, actually, send me a CD."
That's what they do. I just see they say our album's name, everything is possible, and I'm like, okay, so much dollar.
That's incredible.
There you go, and they click on a button on our website, and yeah, they buy the CD.
We just got a tweet in here from DJ Clint. He says, "Used to be Movie 55 support DJ. So glad to see the boys are back again." So there we go. The support is definitely out there. Tell us about the CD. Is it available? Are you distributing yourself, or are you going through a record label?
Yeah, we really struggled with record labels. It's always a musician's dream to get signed, but I think with the interweb, life becomes much easier.
Good to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, so Okay, what was the question you asked again?
No, so yeah, I mean, when did the CD come out?
Okay, the CD came out in May.
All right.
And then, we did it independently. So the people working on Second Life is my fiance and myself. And then we've got the musicians in the band. And
yes.
And we did sign a distribution deal. So there's a team of about 3 to 5 people also helping us. So they put the CD in all the music shops. So it's in most music shops.
Okay.
Except one. I won't mention their name because I still love them so much. So the CD is available in all the music shops. I know stock is running out all the time, so
it's a great sign.
Yeah, that's a great sign.
Yeah.
People are buying the album, and what we're finding about the CD is it's not just normal music. We can't say it's country or it's Afrikaans or it's metal. It's a spiritual, motivational type of rock that's on the CD.
Stunning.
And so I've tried to create something different. I always use McDonald's as an example. We wanted to create the first drive-through in the country and be unique. And I think that's what the music of the CD is all about. It's something unique, something new. We're not copying anyone. And people, it touches them and it gives them a second life if they listen to the CD. Whether you've been through a divorce, whether you've been through difficult times in your life, whether you're lonely, or whether you've got cancer, the CD is written for each and every one. Even if you've got, whatever your race, Second Life is for you. Yeah.
Extraordinary story, Gerrit. And also, I mean, and you can buy it on your webpage as well, secondlifeband.com, which is, I think, as you say, you must probably go on the right route. You don't really need the record label right now.
Yeah, no, the record labels, they weren't very supportive in this country, which I understand. They've got bigger things to run. And, but our biggest thing to run is Second Life. So we will put Balls Radio into this product,
There we go. We Second Life right behind you. The great thing about also on your website, all of your gig dates, where you're going to be playing, how people can get their tickets, as well as buying the CD. So it's terrific, and let's hope that it does really, really well for you.
No, great, but thank you so much for having me here, and thank you for your beautiful team, the people in this office. You guys are magic. Thank you so much.
No. Gerrit Bunzine, I think we've got a couple of CDs that we'll hold on to and give away over the course of time. Right here, but we'll definitely be following your progress, Gerrit, and congrats to you and the rest of the band, and good luck to Second Life. Very, very inspiring story.
No, thank you so much, Sasha.
At the next intersection, turn on Gears with Sasha Martinengo. Weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m. Central African Time.